Hey everybody out there in YouTube town, are you ready to get down? This time with Matrix second trailer, final trailer. No, we think it's the second one. I'm excited, I can't wait. I love the first trailer, we reacted to it, it's there, don't watch it yet. We're gonna do this one now, we're excited. V, are you excited for the second trailer?
I am excited for the second trailer.
At
Just
all?
that I have more memories of the first Matrix than the other two, so I'm gonna have to do a refresher before this comes out.
Fair enough, yeah, that's a good excuse to watch more Matrix indeed.
Yes.
So, what's in the description below before we get into this?
In the description below are links to our Instagram, our Twitter, and our Twitch channel, where we stream semi-daily.
That's right. If you want, you should, if you like fun gaming stuff, because that's what we do there on the Semi Daily. Now let's get to the Matrix second trailer. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna hit play now in 3, 2.
Fun.
We can't see it, but we're all trapped inside these strange repeating loops.
Oh man.
Billions
It's-
of people just living out their lives, oblivious.
Wait
Whoa!
a second. Oh.
This is
Flashbacks.
the moment for you to show us what is real.
Memory stuff?
Yeah.
Memory recall?
Looks like it.
Oh.
I remember this.
Yeah, he's in the void, that white void that they go into. Oh wow.
So deja vu.
Deja
And
vu.
yet it's obviously all wrong. Maybe this isn't the story we think it is.
What?
They taught you good, made you believe their world was all you deserved. But some part of you knew that was a lie.
Wow.
Some part of you remembered what was real.
Okay.
It's so easy to forget how much noise the Matrix pumps into your head.
Whoa.
Something else makes the same kind of noise.
Oh man.
War.
It's so pretty.
This is crazy. What? What's going? I don't even know what's going on. Oh, dude! What?
The most important choice in Neo's life. It's not his to make.
Is it?
She believed in me.
Wow.
It's my turn to believe in her.
Part of me feels like I have been waiting my whole life for you.
This is crazy.
If you want to see Trinity again,
Oh man. This is crazy.
Yeah.
I saw this in a dream.
What?
My dream ended here.
What?
Okay. So is she a program? Or a person? Or both? Whoa. Oh. What?
Still no kung fu.
Yes! Yes, you do! That was, of course he does. It's like, I still know Kung Fu. Yeah, duh. He's Mr. Andrews. He's Neo. He's the one. Of course, that was so awesome. Okay, okay, wow. Where do we begin? There's so much going on. There's a Matrix within a Matrix? Question mark?
Maybe. It seems like, because from the people that I've talked to, that's kind of what they wanted from the third movie. For
Okay.
it to be a Matrix within a Matrix. So it sounds like they're going this route now. I really hope this isn't just a marketing ploy, but it seems like the driving force in this plot is Trinity.
It might be. I don't know if it is. It might be.
Yeah.
It might be a They might be using her as a bargaining tool like they did in the first trilogy, where Trinity was like this thing that the machines were trying to use because they knew Neo loved her and they knew they didn't understand love and everything like that. They could be doing something with Trinity again. It might be Trinity she might not we saw bodies, but we didn't see that they were dead. There was no confirmation that they were dead. We just saw them laying there, and we were more or less we weren't sure if they were dead or not. I mean, they could have been. However, the machines could have a way to resurrect dead bodies, or like, so the whole thing that we could be dealing with is their brains inside of their head could still be accessible, even though their bodies are dead. And they might have a way of resurrecting bodies. They said resurrections, right?
Yeah.
What if the machines have a way of like resurrecting the body and the brain and everything, and like they can bring you back online, basically?
Yeah.
And what if it's only through the Matrix, but if they unplug you, your body's dead?
Yeah.
Like, it's basically like, you're like, what if that's what's going? It's hypothesizing, theorizing that maybe she's just like in the Matrix she's alive, but in the real world she's essentially dead.
Yeah.
Which is creepy to think, but like, it's like her ghost is trapped inside the Matrix.
Totally. Or, and correct me if I'm wrong, because lots of times with sci-fi specifically, different plots will kind of mesh in my brain. Is it the Matrix where humans aren't being born anymore? They're being like grown in those pods?
Yeah, they're always being like
Okay.
kind of grown in those
So
pods. Yeah.
maybe they like grew a new Trinity, but her memories only exist inside
You mean
the
cloning?
Matrix. Yeah.
Cloning. Yeah, that would be a
So-
form of resurrecting too. If
Yeah.
you're not resurrecting the actual body, you could clone it, and then that would essentially be a resurrection. If if they're trying to transfer, like if the machine said, well, we figured out a long time ago how to clone humans and transfer memories from human to human, it's not hard to do. It's like, if they could have figured that out. Like,
Okay.
who knows what's going
Yeah.
on?
So there are a couple different possibilities.
Well,
for
and
this.
Morpheus is back, but in the video game canon, Morpheus, if you're not aware of the video games, the Matrix Online game or whatever, Morpheus dies in that game. But then this is Morpheus. Lana's confirmed this is Morpheus. When it comes to this, we do know for sure that that is a Morpheus going on, but we don't know what his deal is. We know that
Got it.
there's a Trinity going on, and we know that there is kind of an Agent Smith. They wanted Hugo Weaving to come back, but he said he couldn't do it. He said he messed himself up in the last movies really bad physically, and so he was just kind of done with the whole thing physically. And I can get that. I mean, he's kind of over a lot of that stuff, and if Dave Bautista is starting to get sick of action physically, then I can see why other actors would. So I don't blame Hugo Weaving for being like, you know what, I'm gonna chill on this action heavy thing, but it offers a new metamorphosis for an Agent Smith like character,
Yes.
or if they're not going with Smith. But yeah, I think you're right, there might be Matrix within Matrix just to keep the one hidden. Maybe it seems that's the case, and they might be using Trinity as a means to keep him stuck in the Matrix.
Yeah.
I'm really getting a feeling that I have feelings that he was like, his memory might have been wiped, or things might have happened to his memory. I have feelings that he might have, like, something may have happened to keep him stuck in there and in that loop. And they kept talking about loops. They said at the very beginning, we have our loops, we all are in our loops, right? Well, it's a programmed loop thing, right? They've probably found a way to keep him in some weird Matrix loop by like making his life, because when he was Mr. Anderson in the real world, he was miserable. He hated it. It was boring. He had a remedial job. He was just a nobody. And Cypher in the first Matrix said, when I go back to the Matrix, I don't want to remember anything. I want to be like maybe someone famous, like, I don't know, like an actor or something. It looks like Keanu's character has been reinserted back into the Matrix with the same idea that Cypher, Joe Pantaleone's character, had, which was, I don't want to remember anything, and I want to have a good life and be rich and famous, like someone like an actor or something. And so now he's in that Matrix world, and he's all those people are treating him like he's famous. He's got, like, it looks like an agent he's talking to. His agent might be Agent Smith is his agent, and it is Agent Smith designed to keep him trapped in this loop. I have a lot of theories now that I've seen this, and we've gotten so much more info. Sorry, I've gone on at length. Do you have any other thoughts before we move forward?
Yeah, to me, it kind of felt like what I got from this, especially since so many times Neo made a comment being like, fight for her, believe in her. So I think that the good guys are using Trinity to make Neo remember.
Maybe, yeah.
That's kind of my theory.
I
Because
mean, it could be both. Like, there was a theory that in the Matrix video games that the machines had Neo's body, but that I don't know if that's confirmed or denied. That they said that they had his body, but they wouldn't give it back or something like that. That was in a video game. That was in canon in a video game. And they said, the Wachowskis said, and Lana said that the video game stuff is canon. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I mean, I'm excited. This has got me more and more hyped, and we still have no answers. We have more questions and very little answers. Like, we thought we had answers. I thought I got answers from this. I didn't. I have infinitely more questions now. So they've done a very good job with the marketing. It's done its job. But other than that, I think that's going to do it. Let's rate it out of 5 things.
I have a thing.
What is it?
Trinities.
Out of 5 Trinities, which is funny because Trinity is 3, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry. So out of 5 3s, what do you give this? Out of 5 Trinities, sorry.
5.
Yeah.
It looks
same.
amazing.
5. Of course it's a 5. Are you kidding me? Why wouldn't it be a 5? We were so hyped about the first one and we had like barely any info and it was just so many establishing shots. This is like, no, plot, stuff, but now you have more questions. Good, go watch the movie.
Yeah, exactly.
Now go watch the movie. See, that's skill, that's masterful, that's a creator that knows their IP. So again, thank you to Lana and to the crew of the stunt coordinators that worked on all the movies, and of course all the people, you know, Carrie-Anne Moss, Keanu, Lawrence Fishburne, Hugo Weaving. They're not in this, but you know, still thanks.
Yeah.
And all the new people, like this, like we're excited as fans. This is gonna be really cool. I don't give a damn about the haters hating. I think this is gonna be great. It's time to bring the Matrix back. We're living in the Matrix. What's reality, man? We don't know. All right, that's it. What's the description?
In the description below are links to our Instagram, our Twitter, and our Twitch channel where we stream semi-daily.
That's right. Thank you so much for being here. If you weren't, this is weird. You can't hear me. How are you hearing me if you can't hear me? What's even real, man?